All right, next up on the clock is the 49ers, who swapped their second and fourth rounder to get pick 31 from the Seattle Seahawks. And they have selected Reuben Foster, the linebacker from the University of Alabama. Probably the biggest slip out of any player. Maybe him and Cam Robinson. It clearly has to be a medical because a lot of people, myself included, see some shades of a Luke Kuechly. And now, I don't want to jump all the way in on that kind of a comparison because Luke Kuechly is, in my opinion, the top middle linebacker in the NFL. But Reuben Foster is an absolute playmaker, and even with the injuries, I would have been completely satisfied selecting him at 14 with the Philadelphia Eagles, let alone getting him at 31 at the tail end of the first round for the 49ers. I'm talking to my buddy. He was asking me right before the Eagles pick, who do I want? I said Reuben Foster. They got goddamn Derek Barnett, which I don't want to just keep shitting on him in every single video. But then he just sent me a smirk when they selected him at pick 31. Clearly, John Lynch fell in love with him during the scouting process. I assume they probably do their due diligence in checking out his medical and seeing why he was slipping, or maybe they didn't. They're a young, inexperienced front office, and maybe that's something that more experienced teams were able to pick up on, and that's why he had this free fall. And then you also get the little bit of the off-the-field thing where he got sent home on the combine. But I think for pound, because he's a little bit undersized for a middle linebacker, I think a guy like Reuben Foster learning, getting to play with a Navarro Bowman, I mean, I don't want to say, obviously it's a little bit different scenery there, but this has got to be the two best linebackers they have, Bowman and Foster, than when they had Bowman and Pat Willis. Obviously, Pat Willis and Bowman were probably the most fearsome two-pair middle linebacker in a 3-4 that I've ever seen since I've been watching football. But having Reuben Foster there, learn from a guy like Navarro Bowman, is one of the best in the game. I think that can only be a good thing for a guy that may have a couple character concerns. But it's a great pick, great first round here for the San Francisco 49ers. Getting Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster, hitting home runs, in my opinion, in John Lynch's first draft. So Niner fans, let me know what you think, firstly, about the Reuben Foster pick. I think that's an absolute steal. Literally, unless like his arms or whatever it is, I don't know if it's a shoulder, is going to have to get goddamn amputated. I think this is an absolute bargain pick. And overall, being able to add Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster to your team in a transition year from a 3-4 to a 4-3, I think they helped themselves tremendously. And now, who knows, they may be able to still add a quarterback and some offensive playmakers here in the remainder of the draft. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think about the Niners pick. And we're going to be finishing up here at pick 32 with the New Orleans Saints.